everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It is Tuesday, and just when you think Harry and Meghan can't make anything worse than it already is, they surpass even that. Let's start with Harry. I found this on X last night. Angela Levin, the royal reporter, posted this, and I had not heard about this, so this is really interesting. Let me read it to you. Prince Harry's 21 million security loan request rejected by the UK government. Prince Harry has reportedly been denied a $21 million loan from the British security costs for the upcoming Invictus Games in the UK. The request was figured in the Home Office and Treasury, who called it an inappropriate excessive deal. Sources say Harry requested the funds privately and hoped to bypass Parliament with these high-risk concerns around the event. However, officials criticized the proposed demand, especially from a non-working royal living abroad with multi-millions. The denial comes amid reports that Harry sought a public reunion with, it says King William, obviously a typo, King Charles, of course, at the Games, an offer insiders described as transactional and made William just reportedly furious, viewing the attempt as a PR stunt to rehabilitate at the monarchy's expense. With no government support and growing public backlash and cooling palace relations, the Invictus Games now face logistical and reputational uncertainty. The message from Westminster is Harry made his choices. Now he's got to live with them. Can you imagine? Isn't that something? He tried to go behind his father's back. He tried to avoid parliamentary procedure. He's above the government. He's the Prince of Montecito. Just, hey, I want to. And here's the other thing. You know how all of his fights for, he wants all the super duper A1 security status and outriders and police escorts and the whole shebang whenever he's in England because he considers it too unsafe. Wow, that's a terrible shadow. Well, this is interesting. Because, he didn't go asking for specific security. What's he asking for? He asked for a loan. A $21 million loan. Apparently so he can, he can handle the money and he'll hire security and pay them as he sees fit. He was trying to grift millions out of the British government. And they saw it for what it is. He didn't go to them asking for security. He went to them asking for cash. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, the gall of this guy. Thank God they turned him down. Thank God they, wouldn't give him a second thought. And that's not all. I mean, the Heritage Foundation, Dog with a Bone, they are still insistent on getting to the bottom of Harry's visa documents, and apparently from what they've been able to discover, there's thousands of pages of documents having been kept by the American government regarding Harry. So they're watching him. Are they protecting him too? It seems that way. So that's another huge problem for Harry, that he's going to have to just ride it out and see what happens. Things are just going from bad to worse, and the palace isn't responding. You're not holding out, a helping hand or a lifesaver to Harry. No, he's being shunned on all accounts. And even Meghan, I mean, good grief, even with all the fanfare and hype and the second part of With Love Meghan drops tomorrow, I believe, so there's been Netflix trailers. She's been quite busy on her Instagram. Despite all of this, just again going from bad to worse. Got her, trying to be home mom, watering not her plants and not her garden, making a horrible looking breakfast apparently for her kid's first day of school, and an empty bottle of wine in the background. The woman has no sophistication. She's just that awful. It's true. And good grief, the little trailers for With Love Meghan. We know she can't cook. She can't even hold a knife. I'm surprised she can lift the knife with the weight of all those gold bangles and watch and jewelry that she's over $300,000 worth of jewelry at any one time, because she's got to let you know she owns it all. Anybody who owns proper jewelry knows you don't wear them. You take them off when you're cooking and cleaning or crafting. If you enjoy nice jewelry, you don't want to wreck it. And if you have nice jewelry, you don't feel the need to have to show it off all the time. She's embarrassing. And I mean, look at the crafts. Look at the crafts, tie-dyeing handkerchiefs, as if she just discovered this. Oh my God. What are her non-children supposed to, not the children, are supposed to be, 6 and 4? Every kid, by the time they're 6, and I mean, good grief, they live in California. It's probably mandatory in kindergarten. Every kid by 6 years old has tie-dyed a t-shirt at summer camp or kindergarten or church camp. Everybody's tie-dyed a t-shirt, Meghan. Nobody needs your crap. You got your adult women around tie-dyeing t-shirts as if it's the first time they've just... The show is so appalling. And, shame on Netflix. This is not entertainment. This is not educational. She's not convivial. Those aren't her friends. Most of them are paid Netflix employees that they just bring in and, to fill out the show. A couple of them she knows. And I mean, Chrissy Teigen, one of the most deplorable people on the planet, in my opinion. And this is who you've got. I'm not going to be watching it. I mean, just the daily dose of Instagram and Netflix trailers is enough to, you don't want to have anything to do with her. These two, with all the trouble going on, as I've said before, they are desperate people. They are desperate people. Things aren't going well for either one of them. Meghan can put out all the trailers she wants. Netflix can put out a trailer. Not many people watched it, and those that did, for the majority of them, didn't like it. Thumbs down is the order of the day and people's opinion. It's just awful. It's just awful. She's done an interview as well. She's done somebody else's podcast. She brings up the dish soap story that isn't a story, wasn't her story, never happened the way she characterized it. Class project, the whole thing. Her whole life is a scam. And people are starting to find out about it. I'm shocked that she's still pulling that story out of her arse. Even when everybody knows. I mean, it's Harry and Meghan are two of the most shameless characters you could ever hope to encounter. They can run hard and they can grift hard. They can lie. Try to claw their way to relevancy. But once William takes over, it's over. It's over for Harry and Meghan. And they know it. They do. They know it. And it's going to be sooner than anybody expects. The chatter online is getting louder that that Charles's condition is much worse than the palace is letting on. That his time may be shorter than anybody could imagine. Now, I've been saying for over 2 years, since before he was king, and since before we had a diagnosis of cancer, that I thought that Charles's reign was going to be a short one. Due to the fact that, given the drop of public opinion and confidence in him as a king, that William would force an abdication. This is my theory. This is my premise. This is what I've been going on, and I tell you, the markers just keep popping, dropping like flies, and I mean, here we are, exactly in the situation I said was going to happen. Everybody's fed up with Charles for pandering to the Muslims while ignoring what unabashed immigration has done to his country. He's been criticized for the state of the Anglican Church, of which he is supreme leader. He's abandoned his church. He's abandoned his people. He's in lockstep with the Orwellian stuff going on inside the World Economic Forum and what they want to force on us. But when you understand that Charles was one of the 3 founding members of the World Economic Forum, then you know where he's at. So yeah, people have a king they have no trust or confidence in. And I mean, I've said it before, and I said it before there was a cancer diagnosis, and some people thought it was flippant when I said, well, you know, this is going to make kind of a... William will be able to force the abdication, and they can, to save face, use the cancer as the excuse. Now, I am not downgrading his suffering. He's said to be doing worse. You wouldn't want to wish that on anybody. All of us have had cancer affect somebody in our family. Everybody has. You wouldn't wish it on anybody. So I'm not doing that. And I'm not downplaying his cancer. I'm just saying things were underway even before we had the diagnosis. That's all I'm saying. And I really think it's going to be sooner than later. I'm thinking New Year, a matter of months. That's my thought. I could be completely wrong, but I've been bloody on track so far, so we'll have to see what happens between what's being said in the public sphere to what you can kind of surmise is going on in private. I really think that's where we're at. So no wonder Harry and Meghan are scrambling like little rats, trying to sort their stuff out and secure some kind of a situation to go forward. Because, I mean, after this batch of Netflix, and it looks like, there's not a deal. The right of first refusal means nothing. There's no obligation. And as far as Harry goes, African parts sent to belly, up in smoke, and now Invictus, due to his bad management since Meghan got involved, they've just been using it as a slush fund. And his appeal for $121 million from the British guy, just give me the cash. I'll sort out the security guys. Don't worry about that. Just give me the cash. Can you imagine? It's all going to hell in a handbasket for those two. And they know that when William takes the helm, all hope is lost for anything that they might envision. Like I said in the last video and in others before it, desperate people do desperate things. I think things are about to get pretty interesting. Let's keep watching. Hope you like this. Subscribe, hit that notification button, leave me a comment, and if you'd like to leave me a tip, the Ko-fi link is in my bio. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time.